Hello there, I'm the base manager, and welcome to Surviving Mars. Today I thought we could do something a little bit different to, you know, give it a little bit of variety from Kenshi. So I thought, how about we go with Surviving Mars for a little bit, and we will alternate Surviving Mars and Evil Genius and Kenshi in the way that I feel like playing. But in any case, for now, let's set up our mission. Our mission sponsor. I usually go with Europe because, no, I'm from Europe, so why not? Commander profile. Like, by the way, USA is far more easier. You get 3 rockets and more funds and a bunch other benefits. However, I go for Europe. You gain 5 extra starting technologies, and you gain more funds per research for every technology that you research, and it's overall not too bad. It's not too difficult. Now, let's see. Geoengineer, seed imports, cost reduced by 50%. I believe I usually like to go with the hydro engineer because you start with a water deposit revealed, which, trust me, is really important, and you consume less water. Water is one of those resources that, well, you can run out of it, pretty much. There is a limited amount of water in the map, and if you run out of it, game over. So how about we extend our water supplies? That's not bad. Oh, it's too bad. Too bad it doesn't say Space M, because that is going to be the name of whatever. Don't think too much about it. Let's go with Europe. Crest, because why not? Mystery random. Now, I don't like the rival colonies, so I'm going... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to turn off the other colonies. I like to play by myself. I don't want other colonies messing my stuff up. And as for mission setup, usually these are things that if you want to how should I put it? Make a second playthrough and you want to have a few other challenges or easier time. For example, Iron Colonist makes your colonists, not as much of a pussy. For example, free construction, you don't have to pay for stuff. Meh, whatever. I don't want anything to change the vanilla game. So, by the way, I'm playing from Overia. We got a mission difficulty of 230%. The game difficulty is always the same. The only thing that changes is basically your mission sponsor, and if you add a few extra rules to make it even more harder or more easier. But other than that, the game difficulty is always the same. So it's one of those games that I like. I don't like games with difficulty that artificially makes things more challenging without any reasons for that. Now, let's see. What do we need? I'm going to need a transport. But I don't have the cargo capacity, so I'm going to have to say goodbye to something. Jesus Christ, I need everything. Let me see, drones. 3 prefab, so we have 1 moisture vaporizer. We can live without that. Can I make one of these? No. How much do they weigh? 10,000 kilograms. I need a fuel refinery. Like the moisture vaporizer, moisture vapor is whatever. I don't even want that. Well, I mean, we could technically reduce the amount of stuff that we are taking with us. You know, the transport is really handy because you can use it to mine stuff away from your base. You know, little asteroids that fall in the early game. That's really important. But so it is the explorer, and so is the seeker. Everything in here is really important. Safari can go fuck itself. I mean, we can always send another. There we go. We can send another ship right after we land with the additional components. We still have the money for them, so whatever. Now let's rename not the cargo rocket. I kinda want to rename my playthrough. That's not possible? Okay, whatever. Now, when you want to choose a site, you want to minimize the threats while maximizing the resources. Of all the fucking threats you can have, dust storms are by far the less dangerous. So if you can, for example, this is actually a good place. Good concrete, good water. Kinda meh on metals, but only dust storms to worry about. You can also go for these, you know, places, but meh. Why not choose our own site instead of relying on the game to do that for us? For example, you would thought this is a good site. No, meteors. Meteors are really bad. This one is not that bad. You have very little threats, and the resources are kind of okay. So let's see other places. Like meteors are by far the worst. Okay, they will wreck your shit and kill your people. Trust me, you don't want meteors. The technology to deal with them is really late game, and I could not care less about that. You will still get meteors, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Sure, why not? Let's go over here. I don't think I... Yeah, why not? Sure. Can I... Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's not linger too much time over there.
Welcome to Mars.
Welcome to Mars, Commander. If you want to read this, go right ahead. I really, you know, reading is not my forte. So, sure thing, whatever. I believe we have, we have two orbital probes, which we are going to use to search the nearby sectors to our initial sector. This is your initial sector, the one the game kinda recommends you to start with, and here it is the water that we got from being a hydro engineer. So I'm going to research these two. Fantastic, we've found a bunch of materials. Now let's... Okay, this is a good location to start our base. Reason for that, we got a couple of underground deposits for metals, which are really important. We didn't discover any luxury metals, or whatever the name are called. Sure thing, whatever. And we have a little bit of concrete over here and over here, with a little bit more metals over there. How many? 600, 700 average. Now the grade is important because it determines the speed at which you mine the stuff, so average is not that bad. Low, it's kinda shitty, but whatever. Let's land over here. Oh, come on! Now, initially we only have this area of influence around our rocket. Let's go like this. I want to be within reach of the concrete, because the concrete is like the first resource you're going to mine out, so being close to it, kind of a big deal. Alright, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, the RC Commander is a mobile construction, not construction, drone hub. Okay, this one will provide a small area of service where you can basically have your drones operate. Let's see. How big is this area? Okay, fantastic. And you, sir, you can start by mining some stuff. This is why this is important. Otherwise, you can only have your drones gather resources, like for example this metal over here. Gather, please, from this area, you know. And as you can see, we have no resources over here. Right? Kinda shitty. So I forgot how slow this game is. Yeah. This is one of those games where I play at times 3 all the time, otherwise shit never gets done. And you can use this to explore anomalies and basically get research going, because some research requires you to analyze anomalies in order to unlock them in the tech tree. Whatever, that's not really important. What's important right now is to establish our base production. And we need power and concrete, if memory serves me right. Where it is. Okay, let's start by power. You want to keep your power away from your rockets, because they when they touch down and lift off, they release a lot of dust, and that damages your stuff, and you only have a limited amount of materials, and as you can see, maintenance costs mechanical parts. So, how about we don't mess that up? Okay, let me think. I'm going to have a habitat somewhere around here, and I'm going to have our concrete mining over here, which generates dust. Our rocket is over here, so our power, initial power, should be located somewhere around here. Now we want to have a mix of solar and wind for obvious reasons, and I forget. Jesus Christ. This is probably enough for now, right? Come on, you can fit it in there. Fantastic. This should be enough for now. Especially because the solar power only uses metals, and we are about to get some metals, so we can overkill on that. No problemo. Put the power cables like over here, and nope. A battery, which is kind of important, over there. You can start working on those, please. Let's get you closer. Okay, oh, I need storages. Yeah. So, for now I'm just going to use a universal depot, so that our drones can start taking the shit off the rocket and put it in a usable place, but in time you will want to use a regular depot.
Milestone achieved.
Fantastic. Go search another one. Really? You already broke a... You are already broken after going the first anomaly. Let's see
The
what
rover
happened.
went dark for 5 hours. When it rebooted, it confirmed it had come into contact with an unusually high voltage electrical charge.
Okay, we short-circuited our RC Explorer in the very first anomaly that we analyze. How fantastic is this? I can already see that the RNG will not be in my favor, but okay. Red alert was sounded immediately after we lost contact with the RC Explorer vehicle, blah blah blah. I gained 200 million funding. And 50% cost reduction for the following technologies. Fantastic. Please repair my my drone. Okay, now, as I was mentioning before, concrete, kind of important. This is a small resource node, so we are only gonna need one, right? Only one. $365. If I put it like this, 365. Okay. Go for it. Then I will only have to connect the power from over there to over here, but it's perfectly fine. This is already full, so let's go over there. Let's bring our metal, which we are gonna need. Fantastic. Now that we are putting the metal over there in the Universal Depot, our drones will be able to build the stuff that I requested earlier. Oh, thank you. I forgot I could do this. Now, unfortunately, this is already full, but it's going to get empty rather quickly. Don't worry about that. Now, how many drones do we have here? One drone. That's fine. That's okay. After all, I only brought... the standard thingy was 2 drones, and I only brought 1. But as you can see, without the RC transport, we would be stuck immediately, because we would have no way to mine the metals, so... Sure thing. Now, as for research... How about we get shit rolling? I think that's actually a good idea. Let's see. Terraforming, we can hold on these, we have better things to do. Fungal farms, these are cool for the... not the early game though. Now this is one that it's kind of a big deal to be researched earlier, because you get 2 additional thingies. Oh yeah, but this one, because if you want to deconstruct stuff you have to research the technology first, because the hammer has not yet been invented on Mars. Okay. We get an event, a research cooperation. A new deep space telescope has been launched to scan the cosmos from a point even further out than Mars. The company behind the telescope, Lambda Industries, has partnered with our sponsor to share the financial burden of the deep space launch. Our sponsor not want to waste an opportunity to help with their most ambitious project. Says the splitting of the launch bill will be basically pay for a single supply pod. They can fill the cargo of our choosing. Okay, we already have 1 transport. However, if I knew, I would not pick it up. Extra resources are more than welcome. That way we don't have to pay for them. Now, where is my stuff? Give me my stuff. Yeah, go like this. Sensor tower. Yes, sensor tower is very important to build, but please give me a second, okay? Let's decommission this. Must be connected to a power consumer. Yeah, no shit. How about we do that? Fantastic. Now, one of the not so cool things about... Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Go back to work. About the concrete thingy is that it produces rubble, and rubble is going to be a nuisance for the better half of the game, because you have to store it in a dumping site. There you go.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Thank you for your wise words. Now, as you can see, you need to analyze anomalies in order to unlock several techs. You see, we have new techs now available to us. These ones will not... Jesus Christ. Yes, I would like to build a drone hub, but I don't have any, and I have to research it yet. And I don't think I have that unlocked. Now, in any case, this one is kind of important to build after that one. However, I would like to have this. The high-rise apartment. To stuff as much people inside a single habitat as possible. This one not so much. It might sound good, but it's not, because it costs polymers, and polymers are kind of a big deal right now. Yeah, there is no actually the researchers that we got. They are kind of randomized, at least if I recall correctly. The research are kind of randomized. The research 3 I'm sorry guys. The research 3 is kind of randomized, and you have to be kind of lucky with the research that you have. However, I cannot recall if that is 100% true or not. Now, why are you guys not building this? Because we need concrete, and now we are producing concrete, so fantastic. Now, word of advice: build a depot next to the producer. Otherwise, you're going to stall your production quite quickly. Always have one of these, for example, next to a concrete, build a concrete depot, next to an iron underground mine, build a iron depot, so on and so forth. Now, where are you? Beautiful. Oh, you're over here. No, that's not what I want to do. I want you to unload your resources over here. Thank you. Let's go find some more, shall we? Oh Jesus, what the hell is going on? Here we go. Additional stuff. Now, another thing that is actually important is to search, to scan the sectors around your area, because resources and anomalies will not be visible until you scan the area. So, do that. Okay. Now, we need to start to prepare our eventual how should I put it? Life support. For that we need the water, so we need to come over here. However, we have no area of influence to go over there. We are going to need a few drone hubs for that, which I cannot build because I haven't researched that yet. So we need prefabs. Oh, one of these. Yeah, let's build one of these to speed up the scanning, otherwise it's going to take forever. And another thing that I also need, that we brought a prefab with us. Where the hell is it? Here it is. Fuel refinery. But that consumes power and water. So we need to get over there first. Now, what we can do... Yes, let's see.
Scanned.
I have 4 drones, right? 3 of them are not being used, but I cannot transfer them over there, can I? Yes, I can. Let's take 2 drones out and let's add them over here. No? Or I cannot do that. No, I cannot add that. Okay, that's a shame. Okay, well, that's why we have 2 rockets, right? I'm gonna need a couple of these, at least 2 of them. Let me see, anything else? Man, the rest can stay back. We only need the hub, and now we are going to need additional resources, such as the polymer, machine parts, and these. But we are going to need more polymers than anything else. We can also bring a little bit of food for when the colonists eventually come. So let's not waste the cargo capacity. The probes, we don't need to waste the money on that. It's better if we bring materials that we cannot produce just yet. Ooh. Yeah, let's bring a few more drones as well. And we still have a little bit of funding. 2 drone hubs are enough, I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, let's go. Because we are going to need the water over there. RC Explorer, go search that, you come over here. Well, I still have 1 drone, so this 1 drone will have to maintain the concrete generator. Because I want to speed up the process a little bit. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's like you read my mind. Okay. Here we are. Water. Where is the water extractor? Here it
Sector
is.
scanned. Anomaly found. Research complete.
This doesn't have too much water, it only has 11,000 units, which is nothing. At a very low grade. Ooh, caramba, that's really bad. Hopefully for us we will find some water in here, otherwise things are going to be complicated. The research has been completed, let's see. What is this? Polymer factory and fuel refinery, that's kinda nice, but I need something else first. We are going to do this. You know what, 20% efficiency is not that bad. I was hoping that we had unlocked the gardens by now. Not gardens, the farms. Oh well. Maybe we will get them in time. RC Explorer, go take care of that one. No, you're not... Wait. Oh. I am stupid sometimes. Ignore me. This is like a modifier. If you build a habitat over here, if it is within the area of the influence of the habitat, your research will have a boost. Whatever. We have plenty of metals, but we might need the metals over here, so how about we take care of that? Water. Okay, that's what we're about to do. We need 6 concrete and 2 machine parts. Okay. I'm going to need the pipes as well. I don't think I can build over here. Yep, I cannot. But I can build like this. Fantastic. The power next. Oh, what? Oh, don't tell me you cannot build through here. That's kinda shitty. How about this? Can I build it like this? Sorry. It's like this, please. Fantastic. I like to put my power under the pipes because you know, you cannot build anything other than this under them. So the new rocket is here with the
We've analyzed
prefabs.
material from the anomaly, and it completely validates our hypothesis on abiogenic petroleum.
Okay. Conduct on-site volatile experiments, reduce cost of physics by 10%. Conduct on-site polymerization experiment. Reduces engineers, or we can get a little bit of founding. This sounds kinda dangerous, so about we do this. Next anomaly. Is there any more to analyze? No, okay. Our prefabs are here. So we might finally be able to connect these two areas and start the production of fuel to refuel the rockets and have them go away. Where are my prefabs? Here they are. Oh shit, you're really in the way, ain't you? Okay, first let me see over here. Because the way I like to do this, I'm going to show you. The thing is, I think the moment I place the prefab, it's a one-time thing. So I need to be careful on how I approach this situation. But over here sounds good. I like to put one right here, and the next one, like so. You connect the vertices, because that way each drone hub can maintain the hub next to it. If you place it like this, you know, for example like this, you gain more space, but as you can see, it's too far from a working drone commander, and it will not be serviced, meaning that it will malfunction, and well, it will stop to operate, and that will turn into a problem. If you do it like this, you don't have as much space per drone hub, but at the end of the day, you will not have to concern yourself with maintenance for the hubs themselves, at least. Now, it's just a matter of connecting them to the main power lines. Something like this. Now this will not be our final line, I'm just doing it right now. Because unfortunately, stuff like the domes, for example. If I wanted to build a dome, as you can see, the line is on the way. However, the domes work as conductors, which means I can break the line in there, and I can connect the line to the other parts, to the input and output lines of the dome, and then it will still be we'll still have a grid. Although I just need to break the lines at specific places in order for that to happen. You will see once we get on to do that. Come over here. Now the cool thing about that is that yeah, this universal depot, which for now holds our polymers and shit, is within range of both this one and this one. Once I want to have a more permanent depot, I will build it over here in the middle, so it can be serviced and attained by both of these hubs. That way our resource management will be far easier. Okay, power is connected. Speaking about power, we have another prefab that we can use to help us out a little bit, using this one, the Stirling generator. Okay, what are you missing? Concrete and parts, but our drones, cute little drones, are already taking care of that. Jesus Christ.
Research complete.
You already have plenty of concrete. Will not be an issue. What else was I doing? Oh yeah, the fuel, to have the rockets fuck off. Lift off, that's what I mean. Here it is, pipe.
Sector scanned.
No more anomalies? Too early to place the dome. Yeah, I know that. You see, one meteor just went down over here. That is not good. If we had anything over there, it would be destroyed.
No active research.
Oh, sorry about that. That is kinda bad. Do that one, please. Rockets and shuttles requires less fuel, that's good. Yet a little bit too much advanced for us right now. You know what, let's unlock this one. The more things we have unlocked, the better our options later. Oh, this one is actually good because it increases the resources the transport can transport by 15, and that's kind of nice. Less journeys to mine thingies. Is this one done? No, still missing a little bit of concrete. Why is taking you so long? Good sir. You should be concerned on building this and not mining the resources right now, because we have plenty of metals on the transport, so how about you concern yourself with other things. Alright, so we have an extractor, so it would be a good idea to start building a few tanks for future-proof. Oh, I forgot to shift-click. There we go. 2 tanks for now is more than enough for what we want anyway. Okay, as we previously established, we will want to set up some sort of resource zone over here, because it's within range of both these hubs, and it will help us in the long run. Trust me on that. So let's get it done. Metals. Let's pause the game just in case I screw up. Concrete. Food. Rare metals. Polymer. Not universal. Electronics. Machine and fuel. Fantastic. For now, this area will work as our resource dumping area. We can now get rid of this one. Fan-freaking-tastic. Air production. Okay, take it easy, okay? One thing at a time. Fuel first. Where's my fuel? Here it is. Let's stick it over here, close to the resources. Resource hub, let's call it like that for now. Oh, by the way, if you want to find out where you have metals and instead of just looking for them, you can see on that window that pops up, there is 42 metals somewhere in this sector, above ground metals and not underground metals. So let's go see if I can find them. Yep, here they are. Go. What was that? In any case, there is a night-day cycle, obviously, and so having a some sort of wind production is not a bad idea. However, right now, let's hold on that, because it maintenance is machine parts, and those are kinda... how should I put it?
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
You know, we have to pay for them, and we need rockets. Both our rockets are over here, are not over there. Oh, no shit, that's... Sorry, you go over there. RC Explorer, come, scan the anomaly. Jesus Christ. But yeah. For now, we have no problem. If we run out of power, no one will die. However, if I put a wind turbine right now, it will start to degrade and it will consume materials such as, you know, the machine parts which we have to buy, and we cannot produce, and so on the long run you will use more stuff. So right now, what? Research Corporation Lambda Industry Deep Space Telescope is performing as planned. What isn't performing as well is the data analysis. The amount of information the telescope is sending towards Earth is mind-boggling, and they have issues processing it all. Lambda Industries is officially extending a request for help with some of the data analysis. Goal: research the analyze space telescope data tech to continue. Okay, I will. What it is? Let me see. Okay. In due time. Right now we have more important things to do. But as mentioned by the game, now that we have fuel being produced, it will take a little bit of time, but as you can see, we are starting to refuel our rockets. Let's give priority to this one, so that, you know, we can have one rocket go.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Can I speak now? Are you sure? Thank you. I lost what I was going to say, but I see we got soil adaptation. Yep. This is what we want. This is what we want. This is also important. This is also important. So we have plenty of tech to research for now. Jesus Christ. Huh. I was saying something. Oh yeah, like the game was asking us, we should start working on our oxygen. We need the Moxies. Don't they consume water? I was under the impression the Moxie would consume water. Maybe I'm mistaken. For now, I like to keep my... I like to do something you should not do, which is keep my life support in one area. If a meteor comes and wrecks this line, all the life support from this line onward will be lost. So, but hey, for organizational purposes, why not do this? And for now, it's not the end of the world. One Moxie and a couple of oxygen tanks will be more than enough to support the initial habitat dome. Our transport is full. Let's unload the resources over there. Okay. Things are going quite well. Now, regarding their Stirling generators, you can either open or close them. If they are closed, they only produce 10 power. If they are open, they will produce 20 power. However, when they are open, they degrade far quicker than when they are closed. So, you know, during the initial early game where you don't have a lot of things to do, try to keep try to keep in mind that you should try to micromanage the Stirling generator so you don't have to waste polymers maintaining it. Okay, fantastic. Now, yeah, like you can request things. For example, if I request 60, the drones will try to transport it from here to here. So it's not a bad idea to have a little bit of concrete in this area so it can be used by this drone hub over here. And we can start to think about the habitat.
Sector scanned.
Okay, take it easy. Terraforming it will take a very long time. Now, let me think. Planetary anomaly. I can send my RC transport over there, but I need it right now. So no thank you. Okay. Let's start thinking on how I want to do this. This open area over here is not yet completely researched. In fact, let me do it like this. I want this to be the next one, please. In fact, I want to make it like this. Because I want to see what kind of resources we have over there before I put a dome on top of a resource node and then I cannot recover it. That would be not a bad idea. So, right now I should wait before I start planning on building the dome. I should wait for the scan to be completed. Let me see, how much does it cost to make a scanner? It takes 1 electronic parts. Sure. Holy Jesus Christ, that scared me. Yeah. Meteors. Fantastic.
Research complete.
Now let's not go for this one first, okay? For this one, not this one first. Let's not go for this one right now. We can survive with just a small dome. Sensor towers no longer require power or maintenance. This one is not bad, so and it's faster to research. So how about we do that?
Sector scanned.
So far, no water. That I'm starting to get concerned a little bit because if this is the only water we get, You have no idea how fast this is going to go. The game is going to make me regret not bringing that vapor moisture thingy. I bet you. Mark my words. But yeah. Right now, guys, I'm going to wait a little bit while this scanning is launch satellite. What is this? Oh, this is for the terraforming process. Right now, I should wait for the scanning, although the scanning is almost completed, so no need for editing in here. And we got nothing. Okay, I can build with no problems in mind. Okay, okay. Let's put the dome down. In fact, before I do that, so it kinda looks kinda neat, you know. Let's just bring the thingy over there. Pause the game so they don't build it. But this is going to be a little bit too close for comfort to my rockets. Over here it's still within the range. Let me see. Jesus Christ. The range goes up to these rocks over here. Oh, it's perfectly fine to build it over there. This is going to take a while. There we go. Now, next, what I like to do next to every single dome, just in case, for example, a meteor comes here and breaks the line, in order to give myself time and then, you know, not have everybody die, I like to do what I like to call my life support backup. One of these, and one mandatory upgrades. The mission HQ on Earth has declared the effectiveness of our resource extraction as a main priority. The extractor amplification project has received massive funding, increased, and a lot of scientific focus has been shifted towards it. The top brass wants you to begin installing the new upgrades as soon as possible. The tech extractor amplification has been revealed and it costs 50% less. Gain a supplying pod with 10 drones and 60 polymers. Ooh, that's nice. Reveals the rest of amplification tags and they cost 20% less. No, I wanted the polymers.
Anomaly found.
Drone, go explore. You bring the stuff here. 10 drones and 60 polymers. Okay, you can stay in there. Right now, I want to focus on getting these guys out of this place. So I can build the landing pads. We already have plenty of concrete, so building the landing pads is not the end of the world. The landing pads are kind of expensive. If I come over here and I show you, they take 10 concrete. But hey, and I kind of want to build them precisely where the rockets are. Not precisely, but yeah, I want to build them like right here, a couple of them, and so I need the rockets to go away before I do that. I can expand my concrete production, but right now there is no need for that. Okay, first rocket ready to go. Bye bye.
Milestone achieved. Anomaly analyzed.
New tech available
There's
for
more
research.
to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Okay, topology AI, what is that? Topology AI. Okay, it's kinda meh. Now, are these the productivity thingies that they were asking? I don't think so. They talk about efficiency. Where's the tech that the mission requested? I cannot see it. Meh, whatever. People on Earth can go fuck themselves. This is Mars now. And we do things our own way. Now, as you can see, for example, this rocket has 2 drones assigned to it. Once the rocket leaves, the drones will automatically be assigned to the closest hub. For example, the one from this rocket was assigned to this one, and so on and so forth. So right now, our missions are our objectives are quite simple. Build a dome and get all things ready to receive colonists and refuel these rockets. So I will have to wait a little bit for our micro drones to do their jobs. There is not much we can do right now, so give me a second, guys, and I will bring you back once these 2 tasks are completed.
Milestone achieved.
Okay, guys, we built our very first hub. Now, in order not to consume so much power, let's turn it off. There is no one living there. And I found a bunch of anomalies. So how about I tell my rover go analyze those. I also unlocked a new research, what it was. Sustainable architecture in dome buildings. Require less maintenance. You know what? I like that. Less maintenance is always nice. And this one is also nice to have, but our queue is full, so I'll have to do that next. Okay, for now we're good. Now, let's start setting up our dome. We need to think about these very thoroughly, because we only have 6 spaces to build, right? I still have to research soil adaptation. How far is that? Oh, it's 38%. Now, one thing you can do to speed up the research is to outsource. You can outsource 5,000 research for 1 million. How much money do we have? Give me a second. Let me see how much money I do have. If I go it like this, you have 3 millions. You know what? Research in the early game is kind of important, so let's outsource it. A little bit of research. This will speed up the process of getting those research unlocked. So we need to keep in mind that we want to leave one triangle free for the farm. This will make sure that we will have enough food for everybody. Homes and education now.
Research complete. Anomaly analyzed.
What? Oh, I analyzed an anomaly and give me straight up research. That's cool. That's cool. Keep going. Keep going. Fantastic. No. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go over there. Thank you. Okay, so apartments. Apartments are good because you can put a lot of people inside of them. However, they have less comfort and your guys will bitch all the time. But hey, this is Mars and we have to survive. So I will ignore your cries. Let's put the apartments right there. Then we need a place for them to eat and to make shopping and things like that.
Anomaly analyzed.
Man, this is really quickly.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Dialogue is always the same. We got a few extra researchers. This is kinda meh, I don't care too much for it. Storage compression. This one is a good one. Okay. Okay. Let's pause the game for a little bit. First, we need services, right? We need security. We need infirmaries. And we need a place for them to eat, a diner. Right? I think that's it. Yep it is. Yes it is. Fantastic. Now, we still have a small space over there where we can place a garden. Where is it? A small garden. And you will want to occupy these spaces with all the gardens that you can. Because gardens increase comfort, and if you are using the apartments, you know, you will want all the comfort you can have. Now, we also need to leave one tiny little square over here available so we can connect domes, passages. They, they require an hexagon, right? So this place over here, I need to keep in mind that I cannot occupy that hexagon over there. So what else can we build in our dome? We don't need to completely fill up our dome. As long as we have the minimum, the bare necessities, we should be fine. Now, I would also advise you to get a grocer, because it provides shopping, and shopping kinda gives them a release from stuff, you know. So that's not a bad idea. Education. Oh yeah, the nursery and Logi lab. What is the difference between these two? The first operational lab provides a permanent tech cost reduction to physics and biotech. This one just generates research. I don't know. I never built this one, so I don't trust it. We are going to need a research lab, that much is for certain. This square will be for the farm, or this one, it's whatever. Now, children will not be an issue right now. We will not bring children with us, so we can overlook the nursery and playground for now. A small space bar would be nice, but that requires people, so you know what? No thank you. Oh, what we are going to need is one of these. Come on. Thank you. And this needs to be connected with power. There we go. And I think... oh, the farm. What am I doing? I already researched the farm. Let's go. Now the farm, it will not be working as at 100% efficiency, because I think I can only bring 10 colonists on my first trip, and the farm requires 6 colonists. So yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm going to need, you know...
Sector scanned.
Thank you. I'm going to need scientists, medics, security, geologists, and botanists. So, you know, sacrifices will have to be made. But right now, all we have to do is wait for this to be completed. And then we will be almost ready to bring our colonists into the planet, to the red planet itself. So give me a second, guys, while I wait for my drones to build this one up, as it's going to take a little bit of time. Are you full up? Nope, you're not full. Go grab more stuff. So yeah,
Research complete.
give me a second, guys, and I will be right back. Alright, guys, so our dome is completed. Before we go into too much details, let's see the worker management. So I'm going to need security, right? Each shift can hold up to 3 workers. However, you can kinda read out some of the spaces, meaning I'm only going to require 1 worker for it to be operational. It will not be 100%, but hey, whatever. Same goes with Infirmary. However, you can have just 1 shift, or you can have 2 shifts with just 1 doctor in each, so however you want. And so I did the same for the diners. Now for the farm, I believe that 3 will be enough for now. Now, when in the farms, you need to be careful with the soil quality, right? For example, wheat has no change, potatoes reduces the soil quality, and soybeans increases the soil quality. However, potatoes gives more food than soy, and yeah. So basically, what I usually like to do is at first I like to have 1 potato and 2 soybeans, meaning that the first crop will yield a little bit of food to sustain ourselves, and the next ones will increase the soil quality. Once we get to 100%, I will change one of these soybeans into a wheat, because wheat doesn't increase or decrease soil quality and produces food faster. And this is usually what I like to do. But first I like to get the soil quality up to 100%. So yeah, that's what's going to happen there. Metal extractor, let's read out this and let's make some calculations. So we have 2 workers over here, plus 3 equals 5, 7, 9, and we are capped, right? Because we can only bring 10. So in here I'm going to remove 1 shift, so 1 security will have to do, and 1 medic will have to do, right? So let's make this calculation again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 10 workspaces for 10 workers. But right now we have another issue to deal with. Our concrete extractor has already extracted all the concrete that this deposit had. As you can see, no deposit, so we can recycle this one and build another one, because concrete is kind of an important resource. So if we can keep on producing it, that would be kind of nice. We have this one over here. Let's make it like so. Fantastic. There we go. Cool. Oh, don't forget, build the storage next to the producer to minimize travel time. And now, to finalize the episode, let's first set down our pod. Using landing pads, you will not waste. You will not produce as much dust. So yeah, use that. Let's recycle that. And let's bring our passengers so that in the next episode we can deal with their thingies. Oh, we can actually bring 12. Cool, I thought it was 10. No problemo. First, let's remove the ones that they told us to bring. We don't want that. Before I go, let me just check it out. 3 of these, 2 of those, 1, 1, 2, and 1. Okay, so we can have 2 additional workers than what I was thinking about. So let's make it 4 botanists and 3 geologists. Production is really important in the early game, so yeah, how about that? Let's remove all of this. First, let's go to the filters. Let's go to the age group. We don't want any childs, nor we want seniors, and we don't want middle age, because these will turn into seniors really fast, and we want them to work for as long as possible. Let's apply this filter. Now, flaws. There are a couple of flaws which are kind of a no-no for me. For example, but there are a lot of glutens. Lazy, we don't want, but it's already marked. Okay, for now we can deal with this. Yeah, sure. These filters are good enough. Let's remove and let's go through the applicants that we have. So, I'm going to need 4 botanists. Let's start by searching for those botanists. Oh, that's bad. 3. There is no more. Hello. Okay, we want a geologist, we want 3 of these. Okay, with the geologists these are good to go. We want 1 officer, 1 medic. 1 medic, please. You're not going to give me 1 medic. Yes, you are. Here we go. We need 2 without specialization to work the diner. At least 1 scientist. Yeah, what we are missing is the extra botanist, which unfortunately we don't have. But that's okay. We can take another. Let's see. Either another scientist or another geologist. Scientists. Yeah, another scientist. That way we will be able to go through the tech a little bit faster. Now you can, if you want, try to search for the better ones. You know, for example, this one is a loner. You know, probably is better than a melancholic. You know, it's whatever. I learned not to care too much about traits, to be perfectly honest. Now, engineers are also nice because only engineers can work in the factories and all that, but right now we don't have factories, but we have all this, so let's launch. There are 12 passengers on board, but 0 new residents in the colony. Oh yeah, because the dome is turned off, so the apartments are not counting, so launch anyway. That's totally fine. Let's turn on the dome. Let's open this up. And there we go. Now, let's take advantage of the fact that it's still nighttime, and as you can see, during the night we have a deficit of minus 30 energy. So we will want to minimize that by building a couple of wind turbines. So 6 wind turbines for now. Let me see where I'm going to put the wind turbines for now. Sure, I can build them right here. Oh shit. There we go. These wind turbines will work just fine, giving us power during the night, and let's build a few additional solar panels. Wait. No, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. It's too close to our concrete extractor. Let's try to build them over here. Like so. Power, fantastic. Okay guys, another thing, I also found another underground water over here, so our water situation for now is taken care of. Now it's just a matter of time of having our colonists arrive at our colony, and we'll be good to go. But I believe this episode is already long enough, so I hope that you have enjoyed this very first episode of Surviving Mars. If you have, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye!